The Washington You Know Beyond the Dollar Bill? Hey there, I'm Anthony Brown, and welcome to Where History Meets Curiosity and Facts Get a Little Weird. We all think we know George Washington, right? Stern face on the dollar bill, first president, father of the nation. But here's the thing about historical figures. They're often wrapped in so many layers of myth that the actual fascinatingly complex human being underneath gets a bit lost. Today, we're diving into 25 facts about George Washington, the man, the myth, the legend, and apparently the mule enthusiast. Stick around because you've never seen the first president like this before. We're going to peel back the powdered wig, so to speak, and look at the quirks, the surprising ventures, and the very human elements that made Washington, well, Washington. From his dental woes to his innovative, almost CIA-level spycraft during the Revolution. So, grab your tricorn hat, or don't, they're probably uncomfortable, because we're about to embark on a rapid-fire journey through the lesser-known corners of George Washington's life. This isn't just about trivia, it's about understanding that the giants of history were also people, full of contradictions and unexpected passions. Let's get started. That famous cherry tree incident, pure fiction, folks. A biographer's tall tale to make young George seem like an impossibly honest, almost saintly child. George Washington rocked a mononymic presidential vibe, no middle name at all, just George. Simple, direct, and undeniably powerful in its historical context. Forget wooden teeth, his dentures were a wild mix of ivory, gold, hippo tusk, and even disturbingly human and animal teeth. Truly a dental nightmare. Washington was genuinely terrified of being buried alive. He actually ordered his body kept in a vault for 3 whole days post-death, just in case. Yes, the first president was a major mule enthusiast. He imported Spanish donkeys, aiming to breed the ultimate American farming mule. He masterminded the Culper Ring, a super-secret spy network crucial to winning the revolution. Some agents' identities remained hidden for nearly 2 centuries. Militarily, Washington's record was surprisingly spotty, with more battlefield losses than victories. But crucially, he clinched the war when it truly counted. Resilience, people! He remains the only U.S. president to snag every single electoral vote. And he did it twice. That's a political mic drop right there. In his farewell address, Washington practically begged America to steer clear of divisive political parties. So, about that, how's that working out for us? Our first president ice cream, reportedly dropping $200, which is over $5,000 today, on it in a single summer. That's some serious dessert dedication. Mount Vernon wasn't just a home, it housed one of the nation's largest whiskey distilleries. George Washington, president, general, and purveyor of fine spirits. That iconic white hairdo? Not a wig. It was his actual hair, powdered white to keep up with the fashion trends of the 18th century. Presidential power and paycheck. Washington was one seriously wealthy dude, among the richest presidents ever. His estate, in modern terms, would be worth over $500 million. By refusing a third term, Washington established the vital precedent of a peaceful power transition, a revolutionary idea in a world dominated by monarchs. Despite his commanding presence, Washington reportedly had a fear of public speaking, often addressing Congress in a soft, nervous tone. People literally had to lean in. No fancy college degree for George. His education came primarily from home tutoring and a whole lot of practical experience. Washington was known to be quite the dancer, frequently tearing up the floor at balls and social events, especially enjoying the intricate minuet. He was a devoted dog lover, with creatively named canine companions like Sweet Lips, Tipsy, and yes, even Drunkard. He essentially kick-started the US Navy by authorizing ships to intercept British supplies, a pragmatic move that laid the foundation for a future naval force. His first inauguration was a bit improvised. He reportedly ad-libbed most of his speech and nervously added, "So help me God," now a standard. Washington never actually lived in the White House. It wasn't completed during his presidency. He was deeply passionate about agriculture, keeping meticulous farming journals, experimenting with crop rotation, and even designing his unique 16-sided threshing barn. Innovation. Despite the burgeoning political factions, Washington proudly remained independent, never officially joining any political party. Why no smiles in his portraits? Those infamous dental problems made him incredibly self-conscious. His final words, uttered at Mount Vernon on December 14, 1799, were simple, calm, and rather poetic. "'Tis well." And there you have it, 25 unusual facts about the man who set the standard for American leadership. From his secret spy rings to his ice cream budget, it's clear George Washington was far more than just the stoic figure on our currency. He was an innovator, an entrepreneur, a man of surprising anxieties and even more surprising hobbies. Learning these details doesn't diminish his stature. If anything, it makes his achievements even more remarkable, grounding the legend in a relatable, albeit extraordinary, humanity. Which fact surprised you the most? Tell us in the comments. We genuinely love hearing what piques your curiosity. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the unexpected side of history, hit that like button, subscribe for more journeys into the fascinating and the factual, and ring the bell so you never miss another fascinating countdown. Your support helps us keep uncovering these incredible stories, and trust me, there are so many more to tell. Every click helps us bring more history to life, one weird fact at a time. Until next time, stay curious.